I am Muhammad KHALED ZUBAIR. Truly I made this video for all. 17 health benefits of green tea. 1. Wakefulness. The main reason many of us drink any form of tea is for the caffeine content. Green tea is no different. While there are forms of green tea that are caffeine-free, most will still contain caffeine, and that means they can offer all the same benefits. Caffeine affects the brain in a great many ways, but among the biggest benefits are its ability to combat drowsiness. It does this by blocking the adenosine receptors in our brain, and when you do that, you prevent adenosine from acting on neurons as it normally would. Adenosine is an inhibitory neurotransmitter, meaning it suppresses brain activity, and it is also a byproduct that is produced by the brain using any form of energy-intensive function. This builds up during the day and makes us tired. But when you consume caffeine, you reverse this process and wake yourself back up. 2. Focus. Whenever you trigger one change in the brain, it is important to consider how this impacts other parts of the brain too. In particular, when you alter one neurotransmitter, this will almost always result in others changing too. When you reduce adenosine, this wakes the brain up and it increases activity across all of your connectome. The brain responds to this by assuming that something important must be happening, and therefore it will increase the production of dopamine, norepinephrine and other neurotransmitters associated with focus and attention. This helps us concentrate and get more done. 3. Memory. When you increase your focus, this will also increase your memory. From the perspective of the brain, anything that is deemed to be important should also be more worth encoding and memorizing. Thus, the increase of neurotransmitters related to focus will automatically increase the production of those related to BDNF and others related to memory. Thus, studies show that when you consume caffeine, you are less likely to forget important details. 4. Plasticity. BDNF is brain-derived neurotrophic factor. In case you haven't heard of it before, this is essentially a neurotransmitter that is responsible for a very specific form of memory called neuroplasticity. This is the brain's ability to grow and to adapt and to form new connections. This is the main process through which learning occurs, and it is crucial for our cognitive health and well-being. When you increase dopamine through caffeine, you also increase BDNF. 5. Anti-Alzheimer's. Many of us may assume that all this sounds too good to be true. If caffeine really wakes you up and boosts performance that much, then what is the cost? Is it ultimately bad for your brain in the long term? Well, actually, the opposite appears to be true. According to studies, drinking a coffee a day at least can actually reduce your chances of developing Alzheimer's. The reason for this may be to do with the increased BDNF and learning potential of the brain. Here, the old adage of use it or lose it may well apply. 6. Anti-anxiety. The problem with all this increased focus and alertness is that it is essentially tantamount to the fight or flight response, or in other words, the stress response. With all that caffeine flowing through you, you can become jittery, anxious and prone to insomnia. And this is the first time we see the benefits of consuming green tea specifically as your chosen source of caffeine. That's because green tea also contains other important benefits, including L-theanine. L-theanine is a xanthine-like caffeine, but one that has the opposite effect, in that it reduces the effects of the excitatory neurotransmitter glutamate, while increasing the production of the inhibitory neurotransmitter GABA. The result is that green tea can cause a kind of calm focus that isn't possible with coffee or black tea. 7. Social confidence. This is why many people will use L-theanine and caffeine together as a nootropic stack. Benefits of combining these things include a kind of increased calm and focus during social interactions, which can translate to generally smoother behavior. Consuming green tea may help to make you more charming and charismatic, while staving off symptoms of social anxiety. 8. Weight loss. Green tea is fantastic for weight loss because it contains ingredients that act as fat burners. Caffeine alone does this, but so too do other metabolic enhancers included in many green teas. The result is that the body speeds up and becomes better at burning through fat and also using carbs for energy. As we will see, green tea is also beneficial for maintaining blood sugar levels, which can have a positive knock-on effect on weight loss. 9. Blood sugar. Green tea appears to be effective in regulating and modulating levels of blood sugar and thereby helping to avoid peaks and troughs in terms of energy. When we consume carbs, the body will often be hit by a sudden surge of sugar, which is followed by a surge of insulin, triggering the rapid absorption and storage of that energy. By drinking green tea, you can reduce this effect and thereby enjoy a steadier and healthier blood sugar level throughout the day. This in turn will help you to avoid storing fat, and it could also be very instrumental in combating and managing diabetes. 0. Blood flow. Green tea is rich in polyphenols, which include catechins. These have many positive benefits throughout the body, including the ability to increase blood flow by dilating the blood vessels. This is highly beneficial as it can help to reduce the risk of blood clot, stroke and heart attack. It reduces blood pressure and can also help to prevent stress. However, it also has the benefit of increasing blood flow to the brain, to the muscles and to the organs. This delivers more oxygen, more nutrients and more glucose, allowing you to perform better and for longer without feeling tired out. Be careful when using green tea with blood thinners however. 11. Anti-cancer. Those polyphenols are also capable of acting as highly potent antioxidants. This means that they can help to combat the effects of free radicals, the substances in the body that bombard the cell walls and cause cumulative damage over time. If this process is allowed to continue uninterrupted, then it can eventually lead to the damage breaking through the walls and affecting the nuclei of the cells. This is where the DNA is kept, and if this gets damaged, then it can cause serious faults in the functioning of the cells. Eventually, that might result in those faults being copied as the cells split and reproduce via mitosis. This is what causes the formation of cancerous tumors. When you consume caffeine, you block the action of these free radicals and thereby effectively combat the formation of cancer. 2. Immune system. As well as protecting the cells from free radicals, antioxidants are also very beneficial for the immune system and can help it to perform better in protecting the body against bacteria, infection and more. Because green tea is high in antioxidants, it is very effective in combating a range of disease and can help to prevent you from getting ill. It's also a good source of vitamin C, which is another antioxidant that is particularly good for the immune system. 13. Low-calorie. Green tea is very low in calories, and if you're looking for a warming beverage that won't contribute to any weight gain, then this is a great choice. Those people who regularly drink coffees rich in full-fat milk or other toppings are very likely to find this contributes to weight gain. Green tea on the other hand will help burn fat while not adding any calories itself, making it one of the best drinks of all for those looking to lose weight. 14. Hydration. Green tea is essentially a leaf that has been steeped with leaves. The leaves may be what provide the xanthines and many of the nutrients, but don't count out the water either. Water in itself is very good for you, and it's important to remember that we are made of over 75% water. The vast majority of people spend the majority of their time dehydrated, but by ensuring you get enough water, you can prevent this and that way stave off headaches, poor concentration, low mood, indigestion and many other symptoms of dehydration. 5. Antibacterial. Another benefit of catechins found in green tea is that they can help to combat bacteria and inhibit the growth of viruses. This makes green tea an effective natural antibiotic in the same way that garlic is often cited as being. This can help you to reduce your chances of infection, as well as preventing illnesses and helping yourself to recover from other things affecting your health negatively. 16. Improves teeth. Black tea is famous for staining the teeth and is hardly recommended by dentists as a result. However, green tea has no such problem, seeing as it lacks the same coloring. Not only that, but green tea's ability to combat bacteria may actually make it effective at improving the health of your teeth. Green tea can kill off the Streptococcus mutans bacteria, which is primarily responsible for the formation of plaque and cavities. This can help to prevent tooth decay and generally result in a lower risk of caries and better look teeth all round. That, and the water content is great for washing the teeth and for encouraging the production of saliva, the natural mouthwash of the human body. 17. Low cholesterol. Finally, green tea has been shown in studies to help lower cholesterol. More specifically, it has been shown to lower the bad kind of cholesterol, which is LDL, low-density lipoprotein. This is very important for protecting the heart and for lowering blood pressure, which is why green tea is among the best things you can drink if you have any history of heart problems in your family. It can reduce stroke risk, heart attack risk and much more. And because of the L-theanine, it won't elevate your heart rate in the same way that a cup of coffee might do. For all these reasons, green tea is one of the healthiest drinks around. Please like and subscribe my channel and press the bell button to receive video updates. Channel name, KHALED ZUBAIR. Thanks.